shut up for a second.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. Sorry, I had to stop you or else we'll just go forever. Back this week, new episode with an old guest, but glad to have you back. But first...
After like a 20-minute sound check?
Yeah. But with us as always, Jason. What's up, Jason?
Hey.
And we have Joey Janssen. What's up, Joey Janssen?
Joey Janssen, here and ready for duty. What's up, man?
Here and ready for duty. Duty means poo. Did you know that?
It means what? Poop?
Poo, yeah.
Poop?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
It also means cum.
Does it?
It's my duty.
We're switching around. You poop out cum?
Yeah, I poop cum out of my dick.
It's 20. Yeah. Oh, dude, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I pooed cum all over her face. Yeah, I like that. Switching up. Me and Chris off camera, we've been switching out piss load instead of a shit load. So you say like, I just shit a piss load.
I'm glad you explained that because I thought, never mind.
Yeah,
I was like,
came up with it during piss play. No, what are you doing? Yeah. So yeah, piss load
that's Four Loco play.
So based off what we've created, it's I pooped out of my dick a piss load, and that means you came a lot.
I pooped out of my dick a piss load. Okay, I'm down with it.
It's like the filthiest Dakota ring ever.
What happens if you have like diarrhea and it's like pissing out of your ass?
Okay. Wait, but that doesn't count because you just pissed out your ass.
You just broke them.
Yeah, you
just pissed a
you came.
Shit.
No.
Okay.
All right, diarrhea is coming now.
Oh,
because we got to switch the words.
Okay.
So
I just jizzed a buttload out of my ass.
Jizz is like a lesser. Jizz is kind of like one of those.
I think you should say I just jizzed a Wonka factory.
Jizzed like the river or whatever, the chocolate river.
Exactly.
Dude, that shit.
I just glumped. Was it Augustus Glump?
Augustus
Gloop.
Glute.
Is it glutes?
Augustus gluten fucking.
It came out of his glutes, right?
What is
Butt
a
cheeks.
glute? What am I thinking of? Gluten diet. I'm thinking gluten's in bread. Glutes are part of your what?
That's your butt.
Glutes is your butt.
That's the cheeks of your anus.
Okay, so I came out of my glutes a piss load.
Okay, you came out of your glutes a piss load.
Yeah.
That's if you have diarrhea.
I'm glad we're starting the episode with piss and shit and cum.
Yeah,
I'm glad that's where we're at.
Just so we all know what to expect here.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we do family friendly at the end. So
yeah, we're gonna do a prayer at the end.
We'll clean it up. Yeah, we'll do a prayer and a seance and an exorcism.
I love God a piss load. That's all I gotta say.
Not a jizz load. Just a piss load.
See, I don't know what. We could do this Dakota ring all day, buddy. I could do this all fucking day.
There's a Dakota ring of jizz and shit.
A Dakota penis ring.
Yeah, Dakota chili ring.
Have you ever used a penis ring? Chili ring? Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a question for you. Have you ever, after having blue balls?
Avoided the question.
He avoided the penis ring.
I said yeah. I wore it.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't avoid it. Right. Thanks for calling me out on something that didn't happen.
His chili ring is the penis ring. You know what I'm saying?
I'm wearing a cock ring right now, dude.
Yeah.
It's not even mine. And it's not even on my cock.
It's like chili taki flavored.
It's in my ass.
It's in your exactly.
So you stick your dick in your ass while you're sitting there?
I wish if it would reach, I wouldn't have you here.
A Symbian or whatever, right? Dude, that's a podcast. We all just sit on Symbians. Is that what they're called? Sybians? You know what I'm talking about.
Are you just going to say, for this whole podcast, are you just going to say phrases and say, is that what it is? Wait, what is this?
That's 100%. I never know what I'm talking about.
He came here to get some clarification in the real world from you.
Well, for shit you could just Google on your phone.
I'm trying to branch out, dude, sexually. You know?
What are you talking about? I don't even know.
A Sybian. It's those fucking they used to do it on Howard Stern show, kind of. It's like it's the fucking vibrator that you sit on, but it's like a chair.
Like a saddle?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
They make bikes and stuff. Bike seats that have the dick you sit on.
I think that's just in Borat, or what
Sunny.
is it in not Borat.
The Always Sunny one trips me out.
Bruno,
the ass blaster.
The ass blaster
from Always Sunny, Max Bike.
Oh yeah. Okay. Damn, dude. Well, we could sit on one of those and do a podcast, I guess. Yeah. Sybian, though, I think is what it's called from my personal experience.
The question I have for you is, have you ever had one of those really hard comes, like after having blue balls or after not coming for a week? And then it feels like, to me, it feels like, I think we were talking about this the other day, but like in a cartoon where a water hose has been kinked and when the load's finally going through and you see the bubble traveling.
Yeah.
Have you ever had one of those that feels like that? And it's like, it almost kind of hurts.
Kind of where it's like the cartoon character that they get red and they boil up with steam and it comes out of their ears kind of a thing.
Yeah, like a frat guy.
It splits your dick hole open a little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a thicker dick hole.
You gain girth from it.
It's like a frat guy with a banana dick hole.
Well, you're easier to
or banana dick
now.
It's like a pipe that's burst almost.
Yeah.
Right?
Now who's avoiding the question? Have you ever had it?
Well, I don't remember the last time I didn't come like a week. You know, I don't. If you not came a week recently,
Are you at least like a one nut a day kind of guy? No, I mean like I've been in jail before and I didn't come.
I think like when I'd started comedy, I used to kind of talk about this. I used to say like I used to have to jerk off to wake up and to go to sleep. Like that was kind of the regiment, you know. It was like the get ready and the fucking like chill out kind of thing.
Yeah,
but maybe
you have a routine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have a regiment. I have my meal
Regiment.
prep. I have my outfit, and then I have my fucking smut moment. You know, and it is a Sibian, by the way. I looked it up. Yeah, that's actually how I come. When I came the hardest, it's on the Sibian. No, I don't. I know what you're talking about, but like, I don't think it was
even like after having blue balls, like you know. You've never had like a whiskey dick and then
or like drugs.
Finally, you're like, I gotta get this out of. It's like the evil's building up. It's like I gotta get this out of me.
Well, drugs. I'll say whenever like you can't get hard, but you're just horny as fuck, and then you finally, after like 5 hours of feverishly masturbating, it like
dude,
that's the kink in the hose.
I've rubbed myself raw on cocaine, and I'm like, why? I'm just isn't even fun anymore. Why am I doing this?
That's awesome, dude.
Well, do you think it could just be the UTI that fucking ended up taking over by the time the jizz got worked out?
I don't know.
Fucking rubbing your dick for 5 hours.
I don't think I gave myself a UTI because my hands. It's not like I have dough all over my hands when I'm jacking off.
Wait, why does dough give you a UTI?
I don't know.
Are you
Jason
saying that
just tries to make me look
and
like a shitbag as much as he can. So
well, now I'm confused. Can jerking off too long give you a UTI?
I feel like if you have germs on your hand, you didn't wash them. Yeah, I think you possibly can.
What if my dick's wearing a mask? What if my dick's vaccinated?
Well, that's a whole nother story.
You know,
that's debatable still. Also,
the masks take 40 years to break down, like once you recycle or throw it away.
Yeah,
they're on this planet for like I saw something today, and it probably wasn't real, it was a meme, but it says it takes like 40 years or something for those to break down, like biodegradable.
Plus the mask protects us from your dick, not the other way around. So
damn, we're just talking about condoms now. That's all we're talking about.
Us, pal.
You need protection from this dick. You know what I'm saying? Watch your chili ring. I might poop a piss load in that in that glute.
I just picture you going butt to butt with me, just like hold still. We gotta line up. We gotta dock like a spaceship.
Docking, dude, that's a crazy fucking thing. I've never fucking seen it. I've heard the rumors.
Who's the bitch on that one?
The one with the penis docked inside their foreskin.
The one putting their penis inside the penis, right?
I feel like it's the person that's entering the foreskin is kind of the bitch on that one, don't you think?
No, because you're pushing his dick back. You're like, no, I'm in front here. Like I'm the dominant one.
I feel like the person who's
the one on the inside is thrusting, right?
I feel like the person who's receiving because they have so much fucking sweater sleeve of fucking foreskin that you could fit inside there. I mean, they're the one that are being like, yes, I'll come. Well, I guess they are.
So it feels like Jason got docked and he's trying to feel like the man about it.
I want to know which spot I was in. I am not sure.
Well, it goes to the
point. I just park handicapped.
The person who's getting docked in is the person that like had that great cum that expanded there, right? I mean, you have to like have
How do you think that happens? I mean, I've had great cums and never got extra foreskin from it.
I just don't understand. I'm just saying to the joke earlier. Went from a 4 to 5 skin. I just don't understand. Like, I've never
4
seen
to 5
it.
Skin is a good name.
Is it even real? Docking's real? Like,
oh, I imagine.
Have you ever looked it up out of curiosity? Like, I've seen some weird shit.
I don't need to. I can imagine it.
But you can, because like, how is it so much the disparity of how small the other penis is or how big the other is?
I think it's the amount of foreskin, like a European fella. Like,
wait, you're putting it in the force? Oh, it's in the foreskin.
How do you think?
I thought you were putting it in the dick hole. I thought it was like a dick in the dick hole. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's
What's wrong with you?
That's what I thought they were doing.
That's a needle.
What's wrong
dick
with
right
me?
there.
What's wrong with Jason?
In the dick hole, it's split it like a banana.
That's why I was so confused. I was like, who has this skinny little fucking?
It's the foreskin.
Joe is totally trying to get past the fact that he never looked up a fucking docking video. That's what he's trying to bury now.
Oh, so it's like a unity thing, though.
It's like if you're wearing a long sleeve sweater and you pull your arm in and I stick my arm in.
Yeah.
But
and then now both of your arms are covered by the same skin sleeve.
But we were cold, and it's okay.
Yeah, it's called a baloney blanket.
And then friction takes over for both of you.
That's what we get for camping in February. Just alone, together.
Yeah.
Outside the Renaissance Festival, wearing ball gags and fucking assless chaps.
Yeah,
dude,
backs ain't the only thing getting broke on this mountain, pal.
It's not your guys' fault. I mean, it was cold. So.
I thought it was inside the. Dude, okay, it's not as weird as
It doesn't open up like Predator,
right?
Like, how would you get another dick inside a dick?
Well, now I'm realizing. So the person inside has to be
one party has to have uncircumcised foreskin.
One has to also be uncircumcised, right?
Yes. Huh?
It would have to be uncircumcised and circumcised. So really, it's like a unity thing. It's like hands across America.
I think it just has to have at least one uncircumcised.
Because they could be two uncircumcised. The other guy could just pull his shit back and pop his dick in. And be all right with it.
Finger trap it.
Maybe.
See how I'm woke and I
didn't say
Chinese
somehow
finger trap
twisted around to see if that shit twisted like a hot dog or
like a Chinese finger trap. You have to fucking push them back, like smush them together to get out. You know.
I literally just made that joke. Oh, you did? Neither one of you were fucking listening.
Oh, sorry. I'm literally
said that, and then y'all both just. I literally said before this too, like, hey, let's not talk over each other. And that's all we've done so far.
I literally said, do not talk over each other. And see, I'm just going to steal your.
A little on the respectable side, and so have I.
I'm sorry about stealing your Chinese finger trap joke.
He's crazy.
I actually said finger trap instead of Chinese too because I'm woke.
Oh, okay.
You know, and I actually prefer a Japanese
Pacific Islander.
More like a dinker trap.
What is it? I don't even know what that is. Well, no. So I'm saying, like, here's the thing, because there's the whole like shaming of like being circumcised, right? There's that like movement, and then the people that say they feel like they were there's people that feel like they were like mutilated because they're circumcised because they didn't have consent. They didn't have like a choice. Like Richie, who like I do my pod with, plug. Richie once posted, "I miss my foreskin." And dude, he got so many people reaching out to him on some dude, I'm so sorry you had to go through that type shit. I also didn't have a choice. So what I'm saying is, what if we got uncircumcised people and circumcised people to dock each other and kind of like a Hands Across America thing? They all just like dock together around the world.
Like a human centipede of dicks?
Well, you can only link two. Unless you start plugging into butts.
Well, you just butt to butt. Yeah, you have a connector.
Double ender?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
Oh, so like a wire across connector. The world.
Yeah.
Dick and booty across the world.
I do have a question. Like, I know you have questions for us, but I know we're like talking a bunch about jizz and dicks and stuff, but
I forgot about my
questions.
That's what we do. But like, okay, say they changed the policy on getting circumcisions and they no longer circumcise kids and they wait till they're like a certain age. If you weren't a baby that couldn't speak or think, do you think you would make the decision like, yeah, go ahead and shave some, I have a little too much dick, shave a little off?
I think you would do it if you ended up like having constant like infections and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and, like,
that's the only reason you would make that choice.
But that's going to be also a larger amount of skin to remove and you're going to be in more pain and more conscious of it. I think as a kid it's more preferred. As long as you're not like in the Hasidic Jew region where the rabbi bites your dick skin off.
A bris.
And you suck the rest of the blood out like a Jewish vampire.
And you run the risk if that guy gets cold sores, that kid might have genital herpes. That sucks. Yeah, there's like lawsuits happening.
I don't think that was ever okay. Even in whenever they invented Jews or whatever.
Invented Jews?
Yeah.
When they
just
invented.
Whenever the first bagel rolled out,
like
I don't think it was
Pickles
ever,
and inventor just created.
Well, it was rolling after the penny that was rolling for sure. You know, so.
The strapany, but I don't think it was ever okay for a rabbi to suck a baby's penis. Like okay, like I get it's like a thing they do when they're at a breast, but you're putting a baby's dick in your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, boil it down to what it is. It's a baby's dick and it's in a rabbi's mouth.
At least be like have some decency and be like the Catholics and do it behind closed doors.
Exactly.
Yeah. Follow other religions.
Bit of class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rape your kids behind. I don't have.
Like these guys aren't even denying it either. They're just like, no, now I bite your baby's dick.
And in a party, during a party, save me some whitefish. I gotta wash the taste of your baby's dick out of my mouth.
Isn't it weird that like they're also like referred to as fathers too? You know what I mean? Like someone in that like high.
You're making my stomach hurt.
The high up.
You're making my stomach hurt.
You've gone too deep in that religion.
All right, let's get back to inventing Jews because that's very funny. Because if you're a religious person, that means God invented Jews, but then the Jews, it's like when the robots, right? Because the Jews persecuted Jesus in the Bible, right? That's what they say. They were the ones, I believe, it was Jewish people that like crucified Jesus.
No,
right?
it was the Romans.
It was the Romans.
It was the Romans, but
the Jews believed that he was actually their savior, and the Romans actually didn't like the fact that the Jews were happy about it, and they ended up.
I thought the Jews don't believe in Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I feel like I dropped.
Why did Cartman like? Wasn't that the bit in South Park that Cartman didn't like the Jews because they killed Jesus? Wasn't that what he was always shitting on Kyle for?
Yeah, and it's because they didn't do anything about it.
Well, like now they don't think Jesus Christ is their savior or whatever. So
they don't think that Jesus was the savior that was promised.
Yeah, they're saying that now because they didn't do anything about it. Like, no, actually, we didn't believe that. We were just saying
we knew he wasn't the guy. Even when the sky opened up and all that shit happened and he came back, he wasn't.
So it's the inaction of the okay.
We were just being nice because he believed it.
Well, then even back to the point of inventing, though, it's hilarious that Jesus, if you're religious, invented a certain kind of people that end up massacring him. It's kind of like Terminator, right? It's like when Skynet, when like the machines turn on you kind of a thing. That's the movie I want to see, is Jesus inventing people that, or I guess it was God, right? That invents people that end up like turning on you.
He's more like the constructor, you know what I mean? So like the architect.
He's Skynet.
Yeah. Basically,
or the architect from the Matrix.
The architect, no, he could be like Dyson, Miles Dyson, who created it and gave it consciousness.
Who?
You didn't watch Terminator 2?
I did, but
Miles Dyson.
I don't remember which one.
Black dude that they went and tried to shoot out.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He's like, all right, here's those things that we found all those years ago.
They get him in that office or whatever. That's where they meet him at, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they get him at his house, and then they take him to the office.
Yes. They shot him in the arm, and his wife and kid were all like, oh, you know, like.
Yeah.
Damn. Shout out Terminator, dude. Fucking badass movies, dude.
Shout out Sperminator.
You want to fit a few questions in?
Yeah, let's do some questions.
When's the last time any of you guys sharded?
I was sick like a couple months ago, and I lightly sharded. Not enough to like ruin my day, but enough to ruin my
What kind of
underwear.
sick?
Oh, I lied. I just sharded.
Yeah, you just sharded. You just didn't feel.
Yeah, you called me out. You got me. I couldn't think of anything fast enough.
I just wasn't feeling that good. Feeling good that day because I sharded.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling good after I sharded. That's for sure.
Did you eat something bad before? Like, do you know what the cause of the shart was?
Wingstop.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn you, Troy Aikman.
You tried the thighs?
No, not the thighs. This was just the regular bone in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, dude. Had some bones coming out. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. It was before I hung out with you one time. 4th of July party at your old house in Plano. I was over at Richie's. Yeah. I was over at Richie's before, and I didn't have any clean shit at all. I just had like these white kind of like khaki looking, really dorky shorts, and it was just the only thing I had at the time. And I don't know what it was. I had already pre-gamed a lot and drank and shit, and I just tried to fart at Richie's, and I just look at him, and I'm like, dude, I got to use your bathroom. Give me some shorts. That's why I showed up to your party in these like janky-ass Richie like torn basketball shorts. Everyone's looking at me, and yeah. And you know when you shart like to start a day, the rest of the day's pun, I guess, intended like shit. You know what I mean? You're just like, I can't trust anybody. I can't trust myself.
Yeah, you never trust a fart, dude. I'm sure you've seen that video.
I had a scare the other day though, and it wasn't. But I was like, damn, is this like aging? What is this? You know?
Yeah.
I wish I could get to the root of it. It's probably things I ingest. But
have you ever like finished taking a dump and you wipe and everything, and then you fart, and then you check again just for kicks, and you're like, well, I guess I better sit back down.
Yeah, I mean, get out what was trying to come out in the first place.
Yeah, like I got the bandit, but I didn't get the real troublemaker.
No.
That's actually what got it moving, right? It's kind of like a little up-down.
Jarred it loose.
Yeah, exactly. like a ketchup bottle that you're like slapping the ass of.
The worst is like when I'm like, sometimes I'll get really drunk, and the worst is Whataburger or McDonald's. If I eat one of those two when I'm drunk, I'll be shitting like 5-6 times the next day. But it's those ones where like, I might as well just get in the shower.
Really?
I might as well get in the shower. It's like I get up after I'm done and I'm all cleaned up and ready to go, and I wash my hands and I fart and I'm like,
oh, I shower after the shit.
Yeah.
Wash your
I'm
hands
not gonna shit in the shower.
You wash your hands and then fart, and then you just like.
I'm like, I'm gonna wash them again. You don't wash your hands after you shit?
Of course, but I'm just saying.
I like how you're trying to make me look gross. You shower once a week.
That's okay.
You shower once a week?
Yeah, maybe once or twice. Yeah.
You've never smelled to
I
me.
work from home, man.
Okay, that's fair.
I work from home, you know.
All right, you have a clean. Okay. That's
air conditioning all day long.
You're sweating in the air conditioning right now.
I'll tell you what. I actually I'll give myself a freshen up, if I feel like it's needed. But I mean, I don't really.
Before going out, maybe before a big night or something.
Like, all of that.
You ever do like a hobo bath?
Yeah, like a trucker bath for sure. Yeah, wash your armpits and wash your nuts.
That's funny. One of my black friends from Arlington told me that was a hoe bath. That's what he used to call it. Was a hoe bath.
Well, that's usually a John bath. Usually when you're fucking like washing up in the fucking
his cousin
before you roll out after fucking a hoe.
His cousin was a pimp and would take us over to his house sometimes with the lady, and she would just like provide us with
threw her one right quick, right?
Bro, she would just provide us with blunts and like all this shit, lean and shit, and just tell us about all these mavericks she fucked. It was kind of fucking dope. You know, and then you're sitting there as like a impressionable like 19-year-old. You're like, damn, this girl's fucked the Mavericks. Maybe, and she's just like, nah, you know, fucking smoke my weed and fucking get the fuck out.
Yeah.
She would basically babysit us while we would be there, I guess. I don't know what he had to get from his cousin. I'm pretty sure drug deals were happening behind my back, but it was a...
Well, the Mavericks have been fucking us since 2012. So.
Hey.
Well, you got some white kids hanging out there, so it looks legit.
Yeah. Someone to talk to the cops.
White kid? No, they have the white. All the prostitutes are white. She she had the knuckle tattoos. You know, like one of them said "dope." I forgot what the other said. Dope head.
Yeah.
Dope shit.
Yeah.
Dope head.
Yeah, likely.
You got some more questions?
Have you guys either of you guys blacked out ever? Have you ever blacked out? I've never blacked out.
What do you mean by blackout?
Like blackout. Blackout.
Something like drinking, or
if it was drinking, or whatever the situation may have called for.
I mean, I can't remember.
Have you browned out? How about that?
I've browned out.
That's the shart. That's what that is.
You already asked this question.
You brown out while you brown out? Yeah.
No, brown out is where you kind of black out like halfway. You just don't remember until someone reminds you the next day.
And then you're like, oh shit, yeah, I do.
You're like, oh yeah, and then it comes back.
But then isn't that a blackout, I thought?
No, blackouts where you totally don't remember it at all.
And you can't remember it. See, I browned out when we went to Austin that time and ate like 200 milligrams. I did Molly and all those other drugs.
Yeah,
I didn't even know I did Molly till you reminded me. I was like, oh,
yeah. We split it up in a bathroom stall, you, me, and then
I found
right?
Yeah, I found a Coke troll. The guy I was trying to buy Coke from this guy, and I had to everybody gave me their money, and I'm like trying to count it, and I'm on Molly, and I can't count. I can't function barely. And the guy's like, okay, you ready? And he's like ready to give it to me. I'm like counting it. And then he runs upstairs. We're at this 2-level bar. And I go upstairs and he runs downstairs. I'm like, hey, the music stopped for some reason. I said, stop running away. I'm on Molly and I can't count the money for your drugs.
He's like, did you ever play Spyro? The little guy that would steal the eggs and make the little giggle. That's
dinosaur.
Yeah. That's exactly what he's like. I know the guy you're talking about too. When I went the week after,
I ran into him last time I was down there.
Really?
Yeah.
He made a joke one time there at Vulcan, the show I was on, and he ended it. It was something about the Three Musketeers, that they were black, and he's like what? He's like Argentinian or something, I think.
South American of some sort.
And he says the N-word soft A, though, like as an act out at the end of the fucking joke. And it's David Lucas's joke. David Lucas, a black comic, pulls the majority black crowd. Yeah. And they hated it and hated him. He was one of the almost last acts. And then he had to go up at the end because he's a singer, too, and fucking sing like funk music, especially. Oh, my. And he's like getting into it and having to dance. But it's just the weirdest vibe, dude, of a guy like vibing out on stage and just like all these like old black couples with their arms folded, just like shaking their head, dude.
Fuck this guy.
Oh my God, dude.
I got a pretty good would you rather for, I think, you two guys. One of you is one and one of you is the other for sure, I think. Okay, so you guys can figure out. Would you rather be always wrong but always think you're right, or always be right and no one likes you for it?
Fuck you. We asked this question last week.
Are you saying Mike's always right?
This is totally different.
You're saying you're saying Mike's always right and everyone dislikes him for it?
This is for you to figure out.
This is flawed logic. Normally the person people don't like, he's wrong a lot. And I don't think Mike's like dislikes like you. I don't think so.
I feel disliked.
So do you think you're right most of the time and people don't like you because of it?
Do what? What was the question?
So do you think that you would always be right and nobody likes you because of it?
Always be right.
Are you always wrong but think you're right, Joe? Or do you think you're right and people don't like you're always wrong? Yeah, I'd say that. That's. I wouldn't say you're always wrong, but that's closer than the other.
I would say that like.
I did it off.
It's nice.
It tastes shrimp.
It's weird because people that like no one that's actually smart thinks they're smart. Does that make sense? I don't know. There's not a lot of like some of the dumbest fucking people I know are the people that think they're fucking like always right. So I guess that pertains. But like I want to call
stupid. So
yeah, but I want to never call you a person that you acknowledge. I think you and I both will be like, I don't know, I'm dumb. You know what I mean? Like
I go through both phases. Sometimes I think I'm really fucking smart, and then the rest of the time I'm like, I'm fucking stupid.
And then sometimes I think everyone likes me or no one likes me.
I'm on a string of doing just stupid shit all the time. In my house here, when I'm here during the day or by myself, I walk from room to room hitting I'll hit a bowl in each room that I have, and I'm like, what I come in here for? And I'll go to the other room and hit a bowl, and I'll just sit down and start playing with a shoe or something, and I'm like, I'm fucking stupid.
You're like a mouse. You're like a mouse in a maze getting the cheese.
Yeah. And I have the cheese, but I'm still looking for it. Like I've been trying to do my taxes for like 2 months, but I just keep forgetting that I'm doing them.
Yeah.
You're in the
I think
red
it's late.
now.
Yeah.
See,
You owe money.
Yeah.
Okay, so to that though, I think it's it depends what you're always right about though. Does that make sense? Like if you were like, Janice, you're a whore. And if Janice is a whore and you're right, even people are gonna be like, I still don't like him for the way he called Janice a whore, right? Mm-hmm. But if you're right, like in the way that you just like are factual, you're hitting people with so much knowledge that they just feel dumb,
Yeah,
and that's why
I don't like talking to him because I feel stupid.
Right? Like if you're what's his nuts from Watchmen, or whatever his fucking name is.
Which one?
It starts with an O. The guy that ends up being the bad guy. The super fucking. He's named after some Greek god or some shit. But it's not Oedipus. I forget. But that is like kind of. It's pretentious. You probably live a very lonely life because no one wants to be around you, right? Like, I don't know. I don't think people like geniuses.
So which one's it going to be?
I would rather
that was a long way around.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. If the right is that I just get to be smarter than everyone and live a lonely, pretentious life from my tower and be like, fucking morons. That's kind of cool.
Well, he was in space. Sent him to space.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck this guy.
He experienced some cool shit. Yeah.
But if the right is me being like, Janice has a fucking drug problem, you know, and just like
Janice doesn't have a drug problem.
No, what if she does and I'm right, there's a reason people don't like me because I'm telling people, I'm spreading. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if it's because you don't want to be the guy that's always wrong and everyone likes them. That's my least favorite comedy.
Well, always be wrong, but you think you're always right, like no matter what.
Right, but okay. So the people liking you,
after
people liking you is
doesn't
only
pertain.
on the other one.
Yeah, that one is for Mike. You're right.
Again, someone who thinks they're right but is wrong. So thanks, you just made me smart, pal.
And I don't like me, so yeah, I wouldn't want to be that one.
Okay.
I was going to say though, before we move on, like some of the dumbest people I know are smart people, like the people who have like college degrees and like know all this shit, but they go out in the world and they just can't function, or they just
those are the
stupid
people you see on Facebook. You're like, what happened to you?
Yeah.
Like, I own a company that my dad left me.
Yeah, because then they become regurgitated.
Dad left me. What were you dating your dad?
Yeah, you know, it happens.
You mean his dad died?
His dad left the company that his dad got him into.
Yeah,
that's what.
Whatever the story is.
Well, it's like those are the worst fucking because you become a regurgitated brain, right? When you're like sitting in like those kind of cubicles, depending on the job, depending the social class you're around, you just become an echo chamber, you know. Like you're getting paid, you know. It's kind of like. It's like when you hear a football player say like, yeah, this is the best fucking preseason we've ever had. And you hear them say that every year. Of course he's going to say that. He's paid millions by that fucking team. Of course,
he's on a routine.
Yeah.
Also, it's the preseason. Who gives a shit, pal?
Right. Exactly. And those are the worst fucking... I think you're right. Because it's those people, they could like...
I hate the Philadelphia Eagles too, just like you, Joe.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the Eagles.
Fuck the Eagles. Until they show me something this year. Yeah, kind of fuck them. But it's literally those are the people that like... It's like, they could... I don't know what a 401k necessarily is, like that person, but I guarantee I could talk about some shit over that fucking person.
Do you know what a 401k is?
I...
Just say no. Just say no.
I'm right. Or I think I do, but I'm probably wrong.
There we go.
There it is.
I want to hear this. What's a 401k?
That is the money you set aside to retire, right? Basically, it's like pulled out of like salary. It's like a plan you set up with like
That's
your
the general vibe,
right? Yeah.
And then it invests and you get dividends.
Right.
And it grows.
Yeah.
And you can
Put it into shit.
Companies,
take it out.
some companies will match like a certain percentage of what you put in. They'll match it because they're using your money to invest. And they're actually keeping what they're making off the investment. They're just giving you a little bit, a little
they kind of just guide you and you just sign off,
Here,
right?
so I'm
like,
TikToking this advice right now. So what do you say to do?
What do you mean?
What should you do?
About what?
About that with your 401k. They're taking the money and living off of it. What do you
say?
Do?
Something
I
very
think you should
right
fucking
and
invest it yourself. Then, if you, I don't know, it's maybe a safer bet to let them do it though. I just thought about that. No, because you could get all that money, but also you could lose all that money. And
like go sign up to Robinhood and be like, I'm gonna do all this shit myself and start getting a bunch of stocks and shit. Be like, oh,
cut out the middleman.
Yeah. So now I'm back working at Burger King as a second job.
So why do they call it 401k? Is that like your goal of like retiring with?
If you have $401,000,
you're guaranteed to have $1 million when you're old.
Yeah, and you turn into Wolford Brimley.
We're totally making this shit up. I don't know if that's what it really is.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Right.
I'm never gonna have to worry about it when I put drink tickets into my fucking.
Well, only if you can start building your 401k through like shows and places that you do comedy at.
That was my point.
Clubs.
Good luck.
I have a joke about drink tickets.
We're some years out from that.
Well, how about this? Last would you rather? Would you rather know everything and never be surprised, or have everything surprise you?
I already
I name dropping Carrie Cooltrip, dude. Carrie,
you know someone like this already?
Well, Carrie's just like such a there's certain people that are just so infatuated, and Carrie's smart, but it's just like he could even something he knows. I feel like he just gets so surprised and excited about.
Oh yeah, he'll come up to you and be like, "Man, that collar on your shirt is tight." He's like, "Let me see that. That's nice, man." I'm like, thanks, dude.
No one hates that person, the surprise person.
Yeah.
Well, of course. I feel like you're helping them out and educating them, and they're complimenting you at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised by anything.
It's a setup for probably asking you for a couch to stay or a ride later or a drink or some shit. Not
it's
him
funny. He doesn't know Carrie Cooltrip, but it's funny he said that because Carrie's always looking for
tell me one story about it.
Yeah.
Analyze them, be right, probably. Yeah.
He'll post stuck in Arlington, who can take me to Garland, and then 2 hours later he'll be like, man, fuck y'all.
I feel bad. Is this fucked up that we're even doing this right now? Is this fucked up that we're talking about Carrie? I
love Carrie.
Well, we've already got other things we're editing now.
Well, then I had the funny thought of Carrie being surprised by damn, this couch is nice. Thank you for
yeah. That's a nice couch. What's this made? Is this wool?
Because to that point, it seems like if you knew everything and weren't surprised by it. Because here's the thing: is again to that point, people like Carrie make an example. I love people like that, the infatuation with life. Everyone loves Carrie.
It never makes you feel bad,
right?
Yeah. I walked up to Carrie once. We were both going to the comedy club. We had a show, and we just had to happen to walk up at the same time. I came off the elevator, of course. He came off the stairs or up the stairs, and I ran into him. I was like, "Hey, Carrie, I haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to?" And he looks at me, and goes, Psh. Shit, just sliding on egg whites.
Sliding on egg whites?
I was like, I don't know. That sounds cool as fuck, Carrie.
Dude. I want to slide on egg whites too, Carrie.
He describes a pussy tasting like a box of Band-Aids, and that's still my favorite
like a fresh box
thing.
of Band-Aids.
And see, you love someone like that. On the other side of the would you rather, the person that it knows everything and is never surprised, that kind of goes back to the original thing, right? It's like, no one really likes that guy. That's Elon Musk, right? Basically,
it might be.
Right?
I have a thing you just reminded me of. My wife told me the other day that she heard online that a bunch of young kids are saying that fucking clean dick is what avocado tastes like.
Clean dick is what avocado tastes like?
Yeah, you eat an avocado, that's what clean dick tastes like.
Oh, no, I'm gay.
Clean dick is what
avocado tastes like clean dick.
What is dirty dick?
I think that's why I always salt up my avocado. That's
getting more in the realm of maybe where you're kind of sitting at a little.
No, so it doesn't taste like dick.
Whoa, you just lost a piece of foam. It's going to get echoey now.
Going so hard.
Look at this from the top. That's Ling. I did that with my mind. No, there's only 3 things I salt. It's avocado, tamales, and
clean dick.
Everything else.
And penis.
And penis. Yeah. A clean penis.
No, actually, I don't like to use salt. I used to watch my dad as a kid, everything salted up. And he had a fucking... all his valves fixed at one time in his heart, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't really need salt."
We're saving him from dying right now.
Yeah.
What do you mean the kids are saying this though? Is there a meme going around?
There's a thing going around. Yeah, I guess that she's seeing that. They're
it's
saying
a tweet
that
or
avocado
something.
tastes like clean dick.
I like that we're saying the kids. I don't feel fucking old at all.
Yeah,
I think it's weird.
Anyone that's not 30s or older is saying
the
this.
kids is saying clean
we need to
dick.
be concerned about why these kids know what clean dick. Fucking this is.
Dude,
this is.
I love some clean dick toast.
Yeah, I mean,
well, I think they're going to start a shortage of avocados if people get that homophobic worry about it. Be like, well, then I'm not eating them.
Well, it won't be a shortage. We'll have an abundance.
Or if you're a kid and you're are thinking maybe you're potentially homosexual or you don't know, try some avocado. See how you like it,
Yeah, that's a safe way to find out if you're gay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, safety first.
What if you're really let down though, and dick doesn't clean dick, mind you, doesn't taste like avocado, and then they finally do, and they're like, that's not what it tastes like.
Yeah, crying.
I don't like this at all.
I could not dip my chips in this.
They said this would taste like avocado. It tastes more like guacamole.
Saying this with his dick in your mouth, they're like, this is not at all. He's like, what'd you say?
This is not what I wanted.
This guy's is like salsa. What's going on here? It's spicy.
The weirdest avocado commercial ever. Fucking California Farms avocados.
Buy California avocados.
Tastes like clean dick.
Yeah, don't get that Idaho clean dick.
Yeah, like a car salesman. I'm here to sell you clean dick avocados. Don't go to the other place and buy those dirty dick avocados.
Don't go.
We have a competitor for a fucking title, I think.
Their avocados taste like the clap.
What would you say the other clean dick or
what?
Well, you said the competitor for the title.
That or what did you say earlier? I heard you say something for
4 to 5 skin.
4 to 5 skin.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. You're being
Hey, I had another question. I know we're going over, but you guys both did focus groups. I did one the other day where they were telling me, they're like, okay, now we just have a creative question. They're like, name 5 things that you can do with a quarter. And like I did like the obvious couple of ones, like flick it, open a beer can, flatten it on a railroad, dumb shit like that. But like then I was like really thinking, I'm like,
wait,
the fuck else am I supposed to do?
Say yours again.
So see, now we group them together. We come up with 5 real easy. Okay.
Wait, what were yours? Say yours again.
Flick it at someone. Use it to open like a beer or a soda can, like without using
and
the
then
nails.
Flatten it on
a railroad track. You put a railroad track, a train.
You sound like a
you do that with
bully.
pennies. You don't do that with quarters.
I bet you a quarter will stretch out.
I bet a quarter will knock a train off the track.
You think so?
Yeah.
Let's go do it afterwards.
You literally sound like a bully from like a 50s like buddy movie. Like Stand By Me over here. Right.
Fucking lean on me over here.
I got a switchblade.
Flicking the quarter at Mike and then carving your fucking name in his stomach, or what do they do on it? To the
So what's the other 2 things you can do with it though? That's what I just got left stumped with.
You take a pencil and you color around the edge, and you tell someone, I bet you can't roll this down your forehead without leaving your skin.
You spin it,
and then it leaves a line right there. Don't interrupt; it's rude. And then it leaves a line on their face. It's not as good.
That's actually pretty funny. Actually, no, I wish I would have. I
saw it on Friends, to be honest with you.
Okay, and the thing was without spending or saving.
You call dibs on a pool table with it.
Oh, you can put it up on the arcade machine.
It will be spent, but it's not.
It's dibs.
You can take a bunch of quarters and put them in a sock and find your enemy.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's that one.
Go prison,
do you think this is going to work out?
Style.
This is going to work out for me, like using those answers to like get onto the focus group and get some.
This violent trickster wants to fucking do a focus group.
You're like, you can flick it at someone. You can play a game of quarters and bloody your knuckles with some. You can
play a game of quarters. Drinking game.
Yeah. But you know the knuckle one I'm talking about, where they would flick the fucking. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No, it's like some high school shit. You just put your fist down on the table like this, and you like slide like across the table and
slide
like,
it with everyone has like bloody knuckles and hands. It's
fucking tight, dude. It's hardcore as fuck.
I used to just throw illegal domino tournaments and sell drugs in high school.
And literally just
I wasn't hurting anybody. I was helping them.
Bad so kids.
I was ripping a few off, but
Anthony Jr., Tony Soprano type shit, dude.
Yeah. I told you earlier about the Burger King thing. I had to like threaten my boss. At like 14, I'm like, how about I tell him this and that or whatever. I'm not going to.
Were you the bully in school?
No, I got bullied.
You got bullied?
I actually got bullied.
Why were those 50s bullies, though? Those kind of movies like Stand By Me, It. There's another
one. Your eyeball.
Lean on Me.
No, that's Stand By or Lean. Stand By Me. It's Stand By Me.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
The Goonies. Why are those bullies so much worse than any era of bullies? Those bullies were always trying to kill the kids.
Played by 24-year-old men.
They were trying to kill those kids, though. Yeah. They always had knives.
Also, it was always murder, and those bullies rape. That's why. The nicer the sweater, the more the raping.
I mean, they were always like hardcore.
That might have been part of it.
Think about that. I just thought about that.
We're like dredging that up now. That
the more rapey they were.
The older people used to really use a lot of rape tactics, like all the way from your grandparents' age.
Oh, come on, Peggy Sue.
Lots of rape tactics.
Oh, a lot of those old like movies, dude. You watch a lot of shit sometimes. You're like, it's fucking
now,
creepy.
Dude. Some movies I used to love growing up now watching, I'm like was it Porky's?
Okay.
Or even Revenge of the Nerds. Like, that's assault. You can't peek on them in the shower, bro.
I'm trying to think. Dazed and Confused has weird shit.
Like you guys are fucking watching them and everyone's seeing those chicks naked. That's fucked up. You know?
Yeah, but in Dazed and Confused, they get older. I stay the same age.
See, exactly to the fucking point. And then it's like,
I get older. They stay the same age.
And everyone loves Matthew McConaughey. Like, fuck yeah, Matty boy.
He's going to roll Abaddon out of that motherfucker.
He lowers the consent age. He's just like,
I bet he actually rolls him out too and has a tie. All right, bud.
You know what I love about these Californians?
Book.
I couldn't hear both of you. What happened?
It's fine.
We did the thing.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah. No, we won't. Let's do the open mic. Joe, go first. Jason's going to hold the bass while you give it a good spin.
Wouldn't be the first time we've done this together, Joe.
Yeah.
All right. What you got? You got to read
crimes.
Good too. Pool crimes.
Oh. So me and Joe used to be roommates, and we had a swimming pool at our house, not apartment.
Like an actual swimming pool, too. In the ground. You know, I'm going to have one, too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we had like a real life fucking nice pool.
Well, we had an actual pool, so you guys could see a spin move.
Pool.
So
and the lighter also.
The rule at the house was no fucking in the pool, right? Because there's like 4 of us that live there, and I definitely fucked in that pool.
Wait, that was a rule? I didn't even know that was a rule. Yeah, that got broke, man. My bad. Yeah.
I even had sex with myself in that pool.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You jerked off in the pool?
Dude, I made lots of rope in that pool.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You jerked off by yourself in the pool?
Sometimes.
Just bored in the pool?
Sometimes.
Like, were you out of the pool and then finished into the pool, or you were in the pool and finished?
little bit of both.
Okay.
So a few times I was in the pool and I finished out of the pool. Because I was on my back. Because you know how well I can float.
Yeah. Kind of like one of those flying fish that goes up and then goes back in the water.
Actually, it was like that. Or like the fountains at Vegas, how they just spurt. I did fill up my belly button on accident once.
There's probably more semen in those Vegas ones, probably.
Oh, dude.
Oh, so you were floating in a fucking raft or something?
No, straight on the water, dude. Jesus.
Oh, shit.
I was Jesus coming.
Okay. You were doing like a back float?
I was doing the coming of Christ.
What is...
I literally put my arms out to the side after I came. When I started
You're like having to like float and jerk
That's awesome,
off?
dude.
Yeah.
That's how God would have wanted it.
I have to. I mean, I can.
I should have filmed that.
For what?
To watch it.
Who wants to watch it?
Promo.
I don't want to watch it.
Show it again.
I hate the sound of my voice. I don't want to hear that.
The camera makes me look fat. You're just coming in the fucking...
The camera makes my load look fat.
You're just floating in your cum, dude. And like Joe Rogan has those deprivation tanks. You're just in a self-degrading tank. That's awesome.
A self-deprecating tank.
Yeah, dead baby tank.
Well, we all swam in a dead baby tank if you swam at that house.
You know what I'm saying.
You swam there too.
I didn't even know that was a rule.
Little did you guys know my jizz is in that pool too. So
Actually, I jerked off. Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
I jerked off in it more after like you moved out, and I ended up living with all the gypsies that were living there because I was just mad at them.
Yeah.
So
would they swim in it?
Oh, all the time.
That's why I got dirty so fast.
The thing was, like, I'd come home at like 4 a.m. to like an acid swimming party, and there's like people playing the drums in my backyard and swimming, and there's
like doing
people.
Archery and building something.
We're doing archery. They literally would be back there shooting a bow and arrow, drunk, and someone's playing the drums. They got a projector playing like horror movies.
They had
it's like 4:30 in the morning. Everybody's on acid. It was actually pretty fun.
Guitar practice.
Did you take acid?
Yeah.
You went and you like joined as soon as you like...
Dude, if they're... Yeah.
Of course.
Little Woodstock.
Like most of the women were kind of ugly, but they were naked, so...
But the higher you
they
got,
were
the better
naked?
they looked.
You were just at like Woodstock at the fucking house,
You
dude.
like just missed it, Joe. You just missed it.
It would get weird, but it was
probably would have made me mad.
I would always be mad at first. I'd be like, wait.
When you didn't want to partake.
I'd come home and like, I'd be like, wait, is that... I'd be mad and I'd be like, is that chick naked? I'm like... All right, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool.
Like a National Lampoon movie with the most unfunny people.
Yeah, and not very attractive.
But however much fucked up you were, that made for the better story. I mean, ultimately, because you remembered it differently because you were fucked up.
Yeah, I definitely had a different story than they did.
These girls are fully clothed, and Mike's just done so much acid. He's like, "Why is everyone naked?"
I don't remember you guys being here.
Did you ever pee in the pool we used to live in? I've always wanted to ask.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
you fucking asshole. I never did that.
I didn't. I didn't make this.
The cum is a rope. It gets slurped into the filter. The pee just kind of fucking spreads all over your. That's why my nipples don't itch as much anymore. I bet.
I don't like distinctly remember a time I did, but I assume I did.
That might even be why you guys might catch a cold after swimming in it too, is having the pee float around.
The pee cancels out the cum. COVID started in our pool.
I'm gonna give it a spin. Bad impressions.
Oh. Who wants to start?
When Mike first asked me for a ride to a comedy club, I was like, who is this guy?
The first time I went on a road gig with Joe, that gave me a bad impression.
Which one was that again?
No, this is impressions like, if you don't like clouds, don't buy a plane ticket.
Oh, okay. All right. I have a bad British accent. I can't do. Well,
it could be a good impression too. Do you do any impressions at all?
On the old podcast, I used to do problematic Giamatti, and it's anytime we wanted to say something problematic, you would say, "All the Jews on the banks," and then that's problematic Giamatti.
I can do an impression of this bum that we used to know. He'd be like, "Yes, my name is Wes," and he always had an SH at the end of it. And
so was that good or bad?
It was creaky and creepy, and I don't know. Everybody hated him. He was one of the people.
Should we tell them? I don't think we ever spoke about Wes. I don't know if I've ever told you about this guy, dude.
I think there's
wow.
enough statute of limitations that we could possibly not.
Well, first off, the guy
friend of the pod, Wes.
The guy was a homeless guy, and he lived in his car, and he worked with us selling art door to door, right? And like we felt bad a few times and we let him stay in our apartment, but then he'd convince us why we don't do that because he always smelled bad. Even after a shower, like literally, we almost scrubbed him down like a dog once. Like we found a fucking puppy in the street.
Shower makes it worse.
The smell was so pungent.
It activates the armpit smell.
Dude, even with deodorant, he smelled like a old rotting olive burger, like a burger with olives and extra onions.
Fermented. He was real fermented.
It was a weird,
smelling.
like
fresh
distinctive
olive burger.
Like if I smelt it, I'd be like, Wes's neat. here.
Like around the corner.
Yeah, I could.
You can smell him as soon as he's like approaching.
He's like Pigpen from Charlie Brown.
The worst, dude. Yeah, it was bad. So he would live in his car off and on behind our office. Even when the car wouldn't run, he would just sleep in it. And one day we got to work early, and me and Jason pull around the back where we're waiting for them to open the warehouse doors. And he's in his car with a lady bum that he's in love. They fell in love.
She's a bum?
They had a romance story in one night.
Did she smell?
You have to assume she's a bum because she was in the car with a bum having sex with him. Now, here's the thing. She met him at about 3 o'clock in the morning at the Exxon while she was getting a soda.
Okay, she can afford a soda.
Only.
Sometimes I go to store for a
shared the
soda.
soda and shared a little
That's
bit
just
more.
romance, dude. That's
So
just
they
modern
loved each
day.
other that next morning.
Have you ever seen Lady and the Tramp? Fucking sharing the spaghetti noodle, dude. They're just sharing a
big gulp.
A big gulp mixed with fucking PCP or whatever.
Hold on, they shared a big gulp, and then she gave him a Slurpee.
Oh, yes.
Fucking Baja Blast off, pal.
Take that, you stinky bitch.
Dude, I went up to the car. It was fogged up, and they were both in there naked fucking, and I could see the stink.
What kind of car was he living in?
A Ford Taurus.
The one from RoboCop.
The one from RoboCop. I had one. I lived in one too, actually.
The Circle Ford Taurus.
After I knew Wes, I ended up living in one after, and it was already 20 years old when he lived in it.
You had a better sound system in yours, though. Yours ran.
You did this after meeting
Not
Wes?
the whole time. But
you did this after meeting Wes? You're like, this guy's the fucking shit, dude.
I was like, Wes is pretty smart. It's pretty roomy in this back seat.
Wes in this pussy wagon over here.
Yeah.
This bitch that smells like a taquito roller.
I opened the door, and I literally got in my throat, and I was like, eh! Like I gagged.
Like you smell the butt cheeks and the cheese and everything,
dude,
and it was like must.
It's like they were both banging a block of cheddar in there, dude. It was
like fucking a wheel of Parmesan.
He's just coming blue cheese.
Oh, dude. It was like they only eat the Olive Garden cheese thing. That's all.
It didn't smell very Gouda in there.
Oh, no.
And then the best was like how cocky he got out of his car. He was like, hey, what's up, guys?
With his shirt off.
You could just see the stink rise out of the fucking windows.
This guy was like caked in freckles. He had freckles everywhere.
Yeah, he was a redhead, and like his skin color was freckle.
So what does he do now? Wait, he was a redhead and his skin color was freckled?
Yeah.
Dude, he was a galaxy. Like his whole body was a galaxy.
So
of freckles.
we have looked him up actually, and he does have a Facebook. And we were able to put together a little bit of the story. So he had he had his foot amputated for some reason.
Did he?
Oh.
Are you concerned?
You mean the
now?
guy with bad hygiene lost a limb?
He had a foot amputated.
Those weren't even freckles. Those were specks of fucking filth.
It was cancer fucking happening.
And his foot? It was foot cancer?
I feel like with Wes, somebody stole his foot.
Well, I didn't.
It could be a sad story. I won't tell you those parts. I'll tell you later.
I didn't want to message him because I don't want to get involved.
Yeah.
But I was just looking through his shit, which was all open. So he makes friendship bracelets and sells them in Lawton, Oklahoma.
Last time I saw he was in Gainesville. At least he's getting further away from here. That's good.
He's moving.
He sells those things that blind
selling
people sell.
friendship bracelets in Lawton, Oklahoma.
Yeah, at a truck stop,
like a small town where everyone knows each other.
Yeah,
it's like a suburb of OKC.
And he posts on this local group there, and the people feel sorry for him. He's like their local bum of the town that people will drop off dinner to, and the kids will bring him Girl Scout cookies and give him a hug and be like, "We love you."
Oh my god! And
then
he got diabetes from the Girl Scout cookies and had to cut his foot off.
That would happen to this guy.
They feel responsible,
dude. I bet.
Hey, we made you a friendship foot. It's a tie-dyed prosthetic.
I brought you here's a keychain. Here's a rabbit's foot for good luck.
Oh my god,
dude! I bet after those kids hug him, they have to wash in tomato juice like a dog that got sprayed by a skunk.
He's like fucking stinker.
Dude, I gave him a hug once and literally had to throw the clothes away.
You're lying.
I came home. He was at home.
The shirt didn't stop stinking. He washed it, and he was like, "Does it still smell like Wes?" I was like, "Bro, the shirt still fucking smells like Wes."
We had to pour a bucket of bleach into our washing machine because of this shirt.
Oh my god!
Jason wasn't even with me, and we had an apartment together. And I came home.
Roommates.
We had the pancake dinner, but I came home, and Jason's like, "Oh, is Wes here?" And I was like, I gave him a hug, dude. I like the car on Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
The Expedition. I had to leave the windows down. I was like, I don't even care if they steal my stereo. Just take the stink.
You ended up hanging that shirt over the back fence too, and you just left it there.
We had no more cats ever come to the backyard.
That's some shit you got to burn, like the employees of Chernobyl had to do. You know, like radioactive filth.
Yeah.
Like fire burn it, destroy it. It still stinks.
This could take out fucking. That's what caused COVID. Actually,
we would feel bad for this guy because I mean we were selling artwork door to door, so every day we'd be riding with a different person, and some days Wes would ride with you. But like you'd feel bad because we'd all go eat before we go out to work.
Luckily, we had leather seats in our cars.
Yeah, And fucking, we would go eat, and sometimes we were broke too. So I mean, I can't buy this dude lunch every day. Like I have enough for gas and to get back to the office to maybe make money.
But that's okay. His favorite thing was free.
Ketchup packets and lemon wedges.
Leave me alone, dude. Oh my god.
He'd be like, "Can we go somewhere they have crackers today?"
Oh my god. Fuck off.
That's what he would eat.
Like dude. Chrissy and Paulie when they're trapped in the fucking car in Sopranos, fucking eating the goddamn ketchup.
It makes me think of him every time I see that, dude.
Oh my
relish. Oh, dude, he would act like that was his creme brulee.
That's the special of the.
Yeah,
he's like,
his relish brulee.
He's like, I sold the painting tonight. I'm gonna break out the relish.
He's like, I sold 3. Night. I'm gonna get me a double.
Pops it like double a bottle and pours it in like martini glasses for his bum fucking hobo bride fucking in the back of a fucking Ford Taurus. He's like, I only whip out the relish on special occasions.
He took her to the Exxon for a first date. That was special.
This is the good. This is the quick trip. This is the good relish.
No Valero for you, babe.
Hey, maybe if you throw up in front of the register, I can steal some fucking hot dogs.
One day we're gonna get married at a Buc-ee's.
You know, we made him sleep outside once, and it was one of those nights in Texas when it snowed overnight. And he had a fucking layer of snow over.
Wait, hold on. When you say that is problematic.
I was just shooting to the easy part of the story.
He fucking...
Wait, that's the part of the podcast that's problematic?
Dude,
all right.
No. Shut the cum up. He got really fucked up. We felt like we were having a party, so we gave him some drinks and stuff.
It was New Year's.
And I took some pills and passed out like at 9:30. I didn't gauge him right. And
we both took the pills, and we both passed out.
What were they?
I don't know.
A handful of stuff.
A handful.
Relaxer, downer shit.
It was uppers, downers, inners, outers, downtowners, all arounders.
Okay.
Yeah, some pooper doopers.
Some of the West cocktail.
Anyways, I knocked me and Jason out by like 9:30 on New Year's Eve. He gets drunk, and both of our girlfriends at the time lived with us, so they were hanging out with him.
They were hanging out with him and other people that were there. And
I bought him a Mad Dog. He had one Mad Dog.
Oh my god!
And he got fucked up. And he kept calling our girlfriends princesses. Like Bill and Ted.
He's the fucking frog prince.
Yeah. He tried to kiss both of them. Then he goes in the bathroom and shits his pants and throws up with the toilet seat down all over the fucking bathroom and gets shit and shits on it.
So now this is about the time that our girlfriends came and got us and woke us up out of our fucking pill slumber. I got out of my pill slumber and I fucking came down to see, and I like kicked the door open. And
you're like, feeling groggy as fuck.
Yeah, so like a daydream. I'm like, anything can happen. I'm on red.
Yeah.
You know, because I had to even get up. And this guy is like in my bathroom he's smearing puke off of the fucking thing to try to smear it into his hand to put it and rubbing it off.
He's this is good he's stuff. Like not in the dollar booth.
He's like, this is good stuff. I can shave this for later.
It actually made him smell better.
It makes flies not come to him, I guess, or something like that.
Do you remember car dealers used to do the dollar booth? You get in, grab as many. Yeah. He's doing that with the puke.
Oh my god! Like a bank robber.
Yeah. Like a puke robber.
So I yank him out of the bathroom by his hair, because this is ridiculous now at this point. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I pull him out by his hair.
There's shit on it too, because he shit.
Well, I didn't notice the shit yet.
No, I thought he shit his pants. He tried to shit on the.
No, I was wrong. He pulled his pants down and shit on the toilet seat.
On the toilet seat and puked on the fucking vanity.
And it just smeared everywhere.
And so I didn't know about the Mad Dog. I didn't know about the shit. He must have smeared all that or something. But
he must have collected it and put it in his pockets like Napoleon Dynamite. Some tater tots.
Well, here's the thing. Is that because I got mad at him and I was like, what the fuck did you do in my house? And I'm all groggy, and so I fucking socked him. And I socked him, and when I pulled my hand back, there was a cake of shit on my 3 knuckles.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Did we play quarters last night?
He punched the shit out of him, dude.
Literally. And so then I threw his ass outside of our fucking townhome. And then I was like, oh shit, wait a minute. Somebody's going to find out he was here and call the cops. He's going to come back here. I opened the door, and he's like standing there getting up, and I pulled him back in by his hair. And like fucking Mike came down, like, what's going on? Did you come down at all? You didn't come down at all.
I didn't know till the next day.
Some other dude was there, like, what's going on? It might have been Lance, and he was like, what the fuck's going on with this guy?
Friend of the pod.
And so we just like, fucking threw him out in the back porch, and we're like, just stay there.
Yeah, that's fair.
We gave him a blanket.
So he stayed there. No, it was his sleeping bag and his dirty pillow that he had.
You mean his house?
Yeah. He brought his house to our house.
Yeah.
And so like we threw him his shit, and he stayed out there. And I remember coming down like later on too, and I was just like, I was real fucked up what you did tonight, Wes. He's like, I know, I'm so sorry. Like that was his dad and shit. I was like, I was like, now I'm going to lock this door for your own safety, man, all right? So you just fucking stay here, and we'll check on you in the morning. I hope you're better, all right? Because I felt bad that I hit him, you know. I was trying to buddy back up. Right. Went to sleep, came over.
You washed the shit off your hand?
Yeah, all that shit. Next morning, come downstairs, fucking snowed. Like a blanket of snow everywhere. Awesome.
It cleaned him.
This guy was laying in a blanket of snow with a bloody nose. The blood was like frozen and fucking dirty. And
he had a bomb pop.
And he was fine?
And then he got up and he fucking
hypothermia. That's how he lost his foot. Oh my god!
Maybe it was the starter. It was the trigger. Yeah. No, he ended up. We said, "Hey, you got to go, man. Like this ain't gonna work out. You got to go." So he went and he stayed at the gas station at the corner of our house for like 2 days. Every time we drove by, we saw him. And he like made eye contact with us.
Oh my god!
Every time we drove by him,
dude. That story sounds bad, but we did a lot of stuff for Wes. We let Wes live under our stairs.
Wes is awesome. Like Harry Potter?
Yeah. Well, in our townhome, there was just like a little storage space under our stairs, so we like built a little cot under there for him.
Fort for
but
him.
He smelled so bad, we had to drape like 3 blankets over it and keep the stink
Hang
in.
the Christmas trees.
I would literally
You're stinky, Harry.
Dude,
you're a stinker, Harry.
I'd be sitting there smoking a blunt, and like it smells like weed in my apartment, but he'll open the blanket and be like, "Watch up, guys." I'm like, "You're letting the stink out."
Oh my god.
Close the sheets.
Confine it.
Dude, it was like awful. In 7 when he has all the air fresheners. We'd hang those under there.
And it was just because you worked with the guy. We did a lot of stuff
for that guy too, and he would always end up like screwing us back up. We charged him like $8 a day to live in our apartment. And like some days if we didn't have it, we're like, just you can pay us later. It's
we broke it down what we would say for a month, and we're like, it's this. So that means it's this much a day. If you got to pay us by the day, you can stay here. You come here with $8.
You broke down the $8 what it was worth each. Like dollar. Yeah. Do you remember the breakdown?
It was like $200 a month or something, and like we calculated how many days a week he works and all that to make it like, okay, we know you won't have 200 once, because the guy also had a crackhead mom who was always with a different pimp.
Yeah.
And he'd go to visit her, and I'd be like, dude, let me hold your money. I'm not going to take it. Just, she's going to fucking rob you, or let someone else hold it.
Right.
And they'd be like, no, it's fine. It's my mother. And then, like, we'd have to go get him because they, like, beat him up and took his money.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, I told you they were going to beat you up and take your money, dude.
I don't like Regal Row and shit out there.
And no foot now, dude. Damn, dude. Shout out Wes.
Yeah.
Hope you get another foot, you know.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. I hope you get back on your feet.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say one step at a time, but I didn't want to fucking.
Just take life step by step, man. Just.
I mean, at least the guy has good stories.
Yeah, I mean, take your big problems and chop them up into smaller steps.
That had to affect the magazine
your
selling,
luck runs up better.
I feel like one day he's gonna get his footing.
Real stand-up guy.
He just needs to get his foot in the door.
God damn it.
We're going to jail.
No, don't get the foot in the door. No. God damn it.
All right. Let's kick this segment. We're done.
Okay.
Any workshopping? Or
we just made a bad impression.
Actually, yeah. You got any new jokes you're working on, Joe? I got a couple of new premises. Actually, you made me think of one when you said drink tickets. This is a dumb one. I do like just at the beginning, if I'm at the beginning of my set sometimes. I've only done it a couple times, but I say, as a comic, I've been doing this for almost 7 years, and I travel, and, I do get some sort of pay from this. And just as an advice to other comics, do what I do. I take everything I make from comedy, and I save it, and I have it in a drawer in my kitchen. So one day when I've had enough of this shit, I'm just going to fucking kill myself with alcohol with all these drink tickets.
That's funny. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I kind of chopped it up.
I thought you might have emphasized it was the small drawer in the kitchen.
Yeah, no, that's too. I want to go a different level of hacky. But
I'm always, when I make drink ticket references online or something, I'm surprised by how many people that aren't comics know.
I think they said it enough, like on the Tonight Show or Johnny Carson. Or
people and musicians, know. I guess, didn't people probably know. But I like that a lot.
That's my savings plan. One day I'll just kill myself with alcoholism and cash in all these drink tickets at once. Yeah.
I like that. There's even more. That's a very, the thought process of, where do you go to cash in drink tickets, right? Yeah. Is there one collective, it's like the big bank, right? The big safe in Game of Thrones, right? They just have all the liquor in one big safe.
Or it's like when you go to Dave & Buster's, those arcades where you play the skee ball and you bring a bag of tickets and you just bring a giant trash bag. They give you one bottle of Everclear.
You know what I used to do when I'd get a lot of tickets just to piss the guy off, and I like the Tootsie Rolls? I would just get a shit ton of tickets, and it was like a Tootsie Roll was one ticket, so I would just get 200 Tootsie Rolls and make this I was such a shithead little kid, make this nerd middle schooler, this freshman kid that just hated his life count out fucking Tootsie Rolls. Yeah. And me and my friends were we'd be sitting there laughing at just how awful it was.
And you chose to work here, pal.
I like that, dude. That drink ticket shit's funny as fuck. Man, what do I want to? Because some of the newer shit I'm like kind of doing on stage.
If you want to look through, I got another one I can do real quick.
I mean,
I did this joke for a while and I stopped, and I realized recently I should bring this back. But I used to sell my blood, but I stopped going to the place I was selling my blood at because every time you go in, you have to sign in on the computer, and they ask you a bunch of questions. Because it was like, I'm trying to remember the joke as I'm saying it, but their machines, they had a very homophobic. They didn't want any homophobic or any gay blood, because it would be like, do you take any medicine? And I'd be like, no. And it's like, have you ever had sex with a man? And I'm like, no. And then it's like, are you sure? And I'm like, I said no.
Right.
And then it's like, does anyone in your family have cancer? I'm like, no. And then it's like, are you sure you haven't had sex with a man? I'm like, hey, come on now. Like, I know, I'm not sure.
Really against that.
In parentheses, it'd be like, it's okay if you did. It's cool.
My body, my choice. I mean,
do they really say, are you sure? I don't remember.
Yeah, they do.
That's crazy.
He convinced me to go there. It was like a pretty good bonus, and I went and tried out for plasma. And they do that.
That's right, it's plasma.
They ask you like a few times over, they're like, are you sure? And then they bring it up again. Then later on, they're just like, are you sure you haven't had sex? I'm like, what with a man?
Yeah. They pull up a picture of some girl's Facebook profile and like, are you sure this is not a man?
Like, what if they called you out there too, like from face recognition and shit? You're like, are you sure this is not you? And they show you and shit.
We saw you with this
questionable
at a 90s night bar.
It was weird. The last one they flashed a picture. And it said, does this turn you on? And it was a hot woman. And I said, yes. And they said, that's a transgendered woman.
Right.
And they're like, you're actually gay. Get out.
They're like, what do you think your pronoun is now?
I don't know.
See, that was his answer. And that's why they sent you home. That's why you stopped.
They started asking about your pronouns and shit. That's very funny, too. They're like, I don't know. That one's maybe not say transgender. Maybe just say a dude
I never
with
said
a
that
wig.
part in the joke. I threw it in now, and I regret it.
No. I mean, it is funny. It is funny, like that they would gay test you. Like what's a funny?
It is funny that they gay test you.
It says Caitlyn Jenner.
What if it says homo say what? Homo says what? Remember the fucking dumb joke? What? Like just something really immature that they do to try and test you.
Like, we're sorry, you cannot donate plasma today.
Right. All right. I like that one. Yeah. That's damn. Right now I'm doing that like abortion thing, talking about like getting off a fucking. Like, and I don't know if Jay. Well, see, both of you guys have heard all my new shit.
I wasn't paying attention, dude.
There's something you've heard that one because
I was laughing real hard just to be supportive.
Oh, okay, cool, perfect.
Yeah.
No, because
he doesn't do that for me, and he doesn't even like you. So
yeah, that's fair. That's good. I don't even like me. I talk about like I was on unemployment, but like I wasn't trying to take advantage of the system, right? I'm trying to like put it back into small business during a pandemic, And so I say like I'll support small business so much that I only take a girl I'm seeing out to a mom and pop abortion clinic. And then that gets its, whatever that gets course, sometimes. Yeah.
Some laughs, some groans.
Right,
some gasps.
And then I say because support small business because big abortion's just killing the little guy. And I love that. That joke's fun.
I like the line you had after it the other night.
It has legs. It's just underdeveloped.
Yeah, that joke has legs, just underdeveloped.
And that leads into the OnlyFans thing, talking about like speaking of small business. If you have an OnlyFans, I'll subscribe. I say I don't subscribe to any because the only thing I haven't seen that I would subscribe to is if you gave a military discount, right? Like I didn't serve or anything. I just support sex work that supports traditional family values, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I want a cam girl to look me in that camera and be like, hey, buddy, that's not just a cream pie. That's a human life, War machine pussy. It doesn't get wet. It trickles down. So, and that one is fucking, I'm surprised how many like Republicans really hop on board. It's a very, I love that joke. It's very weird middle fence.
Well, it's speaking to a few different people.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then, but that's getting to the one I want to get to. And I would like Mike to maybe help me with this one. It's the, like my first porn experience really was I found my dad's like VHS tape, right? And he had it in the it's literally under sweatpants on one compartment, like one shelf, one job, right?
It's under the thing he wears to the strip club.
Exactly. It's the thing he wears to the fucking while watching the fucking tape.
Like he's got his routine with it. It's just like sweatpants check, tape check.
It's almost ritualistic, right?
If somebody catches them, you can jerk off over the pants with sweatpants.
Right, exactly. Yeah. You pull them up. They're easy. They're accessible.
Every time he goes to get the sweatpants, he knows the tape is there still.
Yeah, it's
even over the sweatpants. I've done it in the car before. You can.
Yeah.
You don't have to reach in and touch it. It's like a cloth condom.
Yeah.
Clothed-em.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I like that.
That's why dudes wear sweatpants to the strip club so they can jizz.
Well, that's why they're not allowed to a lot of the times.
I don't do road jerking, so
I did it one time, and I almost hit something, and I was like, "This is pretty cool."
You almost hit. Wait, say that again.
Almost hit another car.
Oh, while jerking and driving.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's fucking tight.
Yeah, you should come so hard.
Oh, dude,
I want to see the billboard for that. Don't jerk and drive.
Don't jerk and drive. Your
Eyes
life
up here,
depends
pal.
on it.
But I say like it's a VHS tape, and my dad wouldn't go by like you guys are old enough like Blockbuster rule. He didn't go by Be Kind Rewind. So it was this unspoken bond between me and my dad that only I knew about because anytime I would turn on that tape, I knew where my dad came last.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah,
and like what to,
Yeah,
and and it gets its hard laugh, and then I'll say the it makes that unspoken bond makes Thanksgiving where he's like, Joey, can you pass the gravy? I'm like, oh, is that what you call it? But see from there,
thought we were already passing gravy, Dad.
Right?
Yeah. Hold on, I had a thought. Something about how how some fathers die and they leave their son to finish their dad's work. My dad did that for me while he was alive.
Oh, okay.
Because he comes and then he stops.
Right. Well, because that might segue because this is what I can't get to work is the idea of then I started trying to it's like a competition.
You try to walk a mile in your father's shoes.
No, I'm trying to outdo the old man. I try to last longer. Right. It's like when the pupil beats the sensei.
Hold
you know
on.
what I mean?
I just thought of you try to jizz a mile in your dad's shoes.
Oh my God! Okay,
Dude,
I kind of like that.
Trying to come a mile, there's something there.
Because I did at one point say I stopped doing it when I finished the same time he did. Like every kid's dream is I don't want to become my dad, and when I finished on the same time he did, then it was too close, right? And I say the apple doesn't come far from the tree.
Dude, that's funny. That's okay. I have a thought I'm trying to lose, but no father ever. No, that's a proud and a sad moment whenever you surpass your dad. Like no father wants to see you come further than he did,
and that's why it's one-sided. Because I never tell him. He never knows that he thinks he's the champ, but really it's me, right? That's even funnier. I let him have it. You
go back and rewind after you come back to where he was.
It's like when he would let me win. It's like when he would let me win basketball games, right? That's kind of what this is. He doesn't know how long I last.
What if your dad purposely left it on where it's right on a dick shot, right as it's happening, like that? You turn and you're like, oh, dick.
Right. Yeah.
No, this is his father. He loves this man.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. My father's no sissy. It is funny because it's like old porn too. You know what I mean? It's like that. I don't know.
Had a little story to it if you would have hung around for a bit.
I guess, but they're big haired, tan, just big fake tits.
Dude, the first porn I ever found was like that, and it was
big drippy bushes.
There was a lady at a job interview. I remember this. And she is a redhead lady, and she had a big red bush. And I just remember that it was like those older ones. And she was there for a job interview, and she's like, "What are the fringe benefits?" And he's like, "I'll show you." And he flops it out.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I don't. Where's this interview?
This lady's looking for health care.
What is this company?
This lady's looking for health care.
She's going to sue you for $1 million, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's Sam Morell's joke about that's just sexual harassment in the office place. Like that's what most old porn is, right?
Yeah.
That's so fucking.
That's what was acceptable then.
Well, because then it's I don't know. Apparently, my kid, we're in a different generation. I don't have a kid.
Well, Me Too didn't exist. Get in the kitchen, bitch. That's what they thought. That's what they thought.
Right. Yeah. This goes back to the old movie thing we were talking about.
Yeah. Well, you say that too because your wife can't cook. So
I'm the bitch getting in the kitchen. Yeah. She says that to me.
Jason's in there in an apron with no pants on, with his ass hanging out.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It. That's all right, man.
Yeah, his wife comes home. She's like, "Where's dinner, bitch?"
You're a good cook, though, right? You cook well.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, that's why.
Not tooting my own horn.
Yeah,
I was skinny when I met Jason before we were roommates.
Really?
Yeah. I was also broken. A piece of shit.
Hanging out with
I was skinny too. And then he showed me how to eat like broke people and shake up fucking Wendy's fucking
that was your invention.
$1 nuggets and $1 fries in a bag with ketchup and eat that every night for dinner. And we did that for about 8 months.
You guys taught me. You guys taught me microwaving pepperonis and they become chips.
Yes, it's amazing.
Yeah.
That's some poor people shit.
Everything bagel seasoning on it too is really good.
Little what?
Everything bagel seasoning.
Oh damn, we're upgrading. Okay, we're fucking got some seasoned chips.
We're always innovating.
Yeah. All right. Now you can also take some little pieces of cheese, put it in the oven, and it makes Cheez-Its. If you do it on the right lowest temperature, it's pretty good.
I'll hit you about that temperature.
Yeah, here at Fat Fuck Industries, we're always trying to find
We'll show you how
ways.
to fucking get fucking fat.
Hey, I went to Fogo the other day. Fogo the show.
Speaking of being fat fucks,
and they brought out this grilled cheese, and all they did was put honey on it. It was just white cheddar, and they would grill Mark's Bud
with honey.
And
I'm listening.
It was the most amazing thing. It was better than some of the meats.
Who'd you go? Did you go by yourself to Fogo de Chao?
I would have, but Anthony went. Yeah.
So you basically went by yourself.
Basically, yeah.
Got your ass.
It's not beneath you to go to one of those places by yourself.
Oh, not at all. We actually went to EG Steaks, but she was like, "Oh, have a seat. It'll be a few minutes." And there was 2 tour buses outside. I was okay. How long do you think? She goes, "A few minutes." And I Googled, and there's a Fogo like a mile away. And I was like, okay, well,
yeah, I'm gonna
go there. Yeah. Should I get something wrong? I was like, yeah, your attitude.
Me and Eller, before he went out of town, went to a Texas Day Brazil, and they had open seats, and they told us they couldn't seat us. I know some were reserved, but I'm pretty sure they just saw me and Eller and were like, fuck
these losers.
Yeah, get the fuck out of our Brazil.
Hey, one time they made me put on a chef's shirt.
They made us put on like someone's dinner. It was like my dad's dinner jacket. It was too big. I remember they did that, and they gave him like a chef shirt
because we came in like fresh out the pool with like fucking cut off tees and shit. And
your money spends all the
shorts. I know, but they were like, we need you to. We loosely have a sleeves required type of.
That's so funny.
We were suns out, guns out.
When you leave, that jacket fits.
But I sat down and I literally popped it off, and they were like, "Sir," and I was like, "Hey, look, it's hot." Like,
let me get some more of those cheese breads.
I was like, "Go get some beef ribs and cheese breads.
Give me some of your finest pepperoni chips."
Yeah. All right, well, we're running way behind, but now it's time for some crime stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch. Bitch. Time for crime stories, bitch.
I only do it because you hate it.
It's okay. I can live with it.
Yeah.
I'm going to steal one more cigarette.
So I'm going to go with the short story here. I've been waiting to tell this one for a little bit. So
these are what? Crime stories?
This is the crime story
You've
right
been
here.
here before.
Okay. Like twice.
Yeah, that's
that's
why I knew what it was. I was making sure.
Oh, good addition then.
Yeah, just co-hosting and trying out here.
So Fox 4 reports. So it must mean it's real. Okay.
Well, so let's have TikTok block us on this one.
Shut up the news,
TikToks.
friend of the pod.
Yeah, they shadow banned us for fake news. And,
I heard.
Some other shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some other shit.
Yeah. Yeah, fake news. I was like, what, did Trump just cancel us? And I don't make Trump jokes.
It's funny he created
Just
that.
saying.
So video shows suspect casually pull his grandfather's ears out of his pockets on the scene.
All right. Well, I'm just doing this for the audience. Say that again.
The video shows suspect casually pull his grandfather's ears out of his pockets on the scene.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you the first time.
That's okay.
It's an ear joke.
Get that shit out your ears. Yeah.
I couldn't hear you.
Where's our favorite place for stupid crime?
Florida.
Florida.
It's like she died and went to Jew heaven.
Do you remember Lake County? We cut through it a bunch. Gainesville.
Is it like, yeah, like Ocala, Gainesville, that back road?
Yeah.
Is this like inland Florida?
It's it's in. Yeah, it's inland for sure.
This is the redneck
Swampy Florida, right?
Yeah, swampy
Gross.
Florida.
It gets messy out there. Yeah.
Down Alligator.
Sheriff's deputies in Lake County, Florida, responded to a disturbing call for help Saturday night. The call said, "I'd like to report an incident here. I had a Vietnam veteran attack me, and I had to defend myself. It just got out of control." That's what he told the dispatcher.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's
So
name
you went Reservoir Dogs on him?
his name is Kobe Parker, the guy that made the call.
Kobe.
He's
back.
You listening to me? Hello.
Kobe
Yeah.
taking some Mike Tyson fucking.
When the
Notes.
deputies arrived on the scene, things got even more disturbing. Investigators started asking Parker where his family members were, and that's when he casually reached into his pants pockets and pulled out bloody ears.
Okay.
It's weird. The cop's like, "What is that?" That's what.
What are
What
those?
is that?
What are those?
Hey, what are those?
What if they still had AirPods in them? I don't know.
A hearing aid or
Bumping
some
a
shit.
true crime podcast.
Yeah.
So one deputy can be heard on the body-worn camera where he says, "Are those ears?" And they were in disbelief. There's a body cam about all this shit.
This is a recent story.
Yeah, it happened this year. So just called. The guy said, "I just called on my phone." The guy on the let me back up for a second. So the call reported saying that there was a call on the phone. This person sounded high, and the guy said, "Is Pops there? Are you all right?" That's the person that was talking to this guy on the phone. He says he's like, "Pops is done. He tried to attack me, and I killed him." And his friend told that to the dispatch operator.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So moments after the deputies arrived on the scene, they said Parker asked one of the officers for his gun. "Can I see your gun?" Hey, can I see your gun right quick?
Hey, shut up, officer. Can I see your gun?
That you shot. Oh, he asked the officer for that.
Hey, I have these ears. Now can I see your gun?
Hey,
I'm being
these.
forthcoming.
It's called bartering. You know, when you hear the stories about this guy started with a thumbtack, ended up with a house. You know,
That's how it happens.
Yeah.
That's how it happens. He's trying to make his way.
How?
Start with some ears, get the gun, rob a bank.
He was a videographer. You've seen what would happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so seconds later, they say that he lunged towards the deputies trying to grab one of their guns also. Took 5 of them to tussle with him, and he got the taser.
They took 5 of them?
Yeah.
Sounds like a real tough guy.
He's a little bit of a tough guy. He's lopping people's ears off and shit. I mean,
how do you get the ears off? Do we know?
All right. Well, deputies
He's a real
noted,
tight fucker.
They noted that the story to 911 didn't really add up to the evidence that was there. So one of the people that was a witness there said, we were smoking a bowl of pot on the table. We were just sitting there talking. And all of a sudden, the guy grabbed a hold of a knife and he tried to swing it at the other dude. And he defended himself, and now he's sitting there dead.
Go.
Huh.
This is like
one big anti-drug ad.
Also,
this is some reefer madness bullshit.
I don't trust anybody who says a bowl of pot.
A bowl of pot.
You
We're
sound like
smoking
a
a bowl
cop.
of pot.
A bowl of pot.
We're staying on the grass.
Some cop shit.
Yeah.
So at the scene, the deputies looked Parker over. They asked him to hold out his hands, snapped a few pictures, and noted that he did not have any defensive wounds or injuries. After being arrested, investigators said Parker admitted to the deputies that he pulled out a baseball bat. The story was fabricated that he told his friend to tell. He pulled out a baseball bat, and he actually just bashed his grandfather in the head several times before stabbing him a whole bunch.
His own grandpa?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
This is why you give your grandkids good presents.
Worst Thanksgiving ever.
Yeah.
It's going to make for interesting stories with the family.
Yeah, for sure.
They say that he justified his actions by telling the deputies that he wanted his grandfather to be with his grandmother in heaven. It was time to go. She was lonely and needed some visitors.
Also, he just made me his beneficiary on his life insurance. So
It sounded
Crazy
like
how that
last minute this guy started building up his fucking crazy defense, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, right there on the scene while it's being documented. Deputies said that he also confessed to cutting off his grandfather's ears so that he would have something to remember him by later.
That's when he started fabricating the story. He's like,
Yes.
all right, the ears. I gotta.
what about like a pair of shoes or like a belt or like a cufflink?
His watch? No, take his
tie?
fucking ears.
But he can sit there and talk
necklace?
to his grandpa.
I mean, it's Florida, so I mean,
He'll make a necklace out of it. What if he bronzed it, golded it?
put it
made
on
a
his
charm?
chain.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that'd be sick.
What, his ears? What the fuck is wrong? That's his crazy defense. He probably killed him. He's like, oh shit, how to get out of this? Cut his ears off.
That's like some tribal shit, you know, like where you see in the like old like movies where the like cannibal tribes and like King Kong, they wear like you know.
Do you think it was like a dominant thing where the grandpa was like head of the family? He's like, I'm going to take your ears, you old motherfucker.
I want you to hear
damn.
the rest of the story.
Turn down that goddamn good music.
I'm going to cut off your ears and fart on them in my back pocket, old man.
When you said tribal, I started thinking of like gangs. I like to imagine him like cutting them off and be like, welcome to the Gators. And spitting on
Right.
them.
Yeah, the no
that's
ear
how you
gang.
get jumped in. That's why there's not a very big gang, because you kill each gang member as you jump them in.
And they're the gators because alligators don't have ears. Alligators don't have no ears. So what is the
Gators got no ears.
Gators got no ears.
That's why they're so upset they can't hear nothing that you saying to them.
Gator wants his money. Gator don't want no shit.
King Gator.
So is he like?
So
what-
it's an ongoing trial now, and he's looking at obviously 30 years to life. Murder.
Seems pretty life to me.
in Florida, I think they make you the governor when that happens.
They might. Well, luckily there was no gun involved, so I mean that could lighten the load. And I mean, if he's pleading this crazy shit, I mean they just got to figure that out. And he could probably do like 10, 20 years in like a state hospital and get out and cut somebody else's.
I hope he
ears off.
donates the ears.
To scientific research or something.
You know, like how if I'm cut my hair, I'm supposed to do locks for love, ears for love.
Listen, I think we're pretty good on studying ears. I think there's other shit we need.
No,
to
if someone's missing an ear, it's just it's a new ear, right? It's like it's you know when you die or whatever, you can give your heart or something to someone, right? You know, like
I mean maybe, but he's got it in his pockets. I mean, what's in there? Lint,
I don't know,
some
man.
Coke, some weed,
clean them
some
out.
dirt,
What's in my
lighter.
dude? I got filthy ears, dude. I noticed. I need a Q-tip, by the way. If you guys have any, I noticed that today. I was
I got
like,
a
man.
box of them, but
Yeah.
you have to find Anthony. For 'em.
Okay.
That's some mafia style shit, though. I mean, like to cut his ears off.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. That's
And
weird.
your own grandfather too. Some
yeah,
family
you just went
mafia.
double Van Gogh on Grandpa.
Damn, dude. Oh.
Yeah,
No. All right. I had the pun. Yeah.
double Van Doe.
What did he do it himself? Right.
Yeah, he cut his own ear
cut
off.
his
And
own
he
ear off.
mailed it. He mailed it to a lady that he liked,
That's just romantic.
like saying, "Like you have my ear."
Almost
I
like
don't know what his
he's
thought
almost
was,
like he
but-
was like a dog bringing a fucking dead bird over there for like a gift. Like, are you happy with me? Here's
Yeah.
my ear.
So.
You know, I'm always listening to you. I don't. Why
On my
would you?
good side only, though.
Except if your cat brought its own ear back to you, you'd be like, "What the fuck just happened?
Like, how'd you do that?
How is that even
Yeah.
humanly possible?" Van Gogh reference, dude. We're deep as fuck.
Dude, I'm pretty smart. I used to sell Van Goghs out of the trunk of other people's cars. And I didn't even have a car.
Vans to go.
Yeah, Vans go.
It was in a van too.
Dude, Salvador Dale. Come on, let's go.
Do you think Wes had issues selling art because he smelled?
Yeah.
People would be like,
no,
they don't want to.
I experienced it.
Yeah.
He would get people to come out to the car, but after they walked through his stink trail, I would have to close customers or he wouldn't get any sales sometimes. And then, like, he'd owe you money and you'd feel bad because you got to collect. And you know, we just made some money, so now I got to collect on it. But it's like, it was like a.
You're mafia now.
Yeah, it's like I had a VIG on him, and I'm like, I didn't even ask for this.
The common ground I had with him was I was just like, hey, I'm going to make all the sales, and you're just going to carry in all the shit for us real quick and just set it by the door and leave.
Sprint.
Don't go all the way into people's houses. No, if he sprinted, he would sweat. It would swell.
Set it by the door.
Up the stink even more. Yeah.
I would end up doing that too. I would be like, you're just I'll pay you for the day. You won't have anything on paper, but I'll give you money.
I'm going to leave you at the Sonic so you can have relish and ketchup. They might have crackers.
It's a good deal. Wes is living a pretty decent. Also, though, if you get that guy's ears and Wes's foot, you almost have a person.
Yeah, shit.
You almost could build a little.
I just thought of
Frankenstein.
something. It's
like a fucking Mr. Potato Head bum.
It's not Mr. anymore. It's just Potato Head.
Well, it won't be in a few weeks. He's got to sell his dick. I just saw something. You said he's at a truck stop. Yeah. That's because he's got free eats. Catching this crackers galore at a truck stop.
What a life! What a fucking life,
dude. He eats some mayonnaise packets. He might get enough strength to get a job.
Would he eat mayonnaise packets?
Dude, he'll eat packets.
You know,
he eats the packet too.
Hey, we told him that we'd give him $10 one night when Bentley sauce was the hottest sauce at Hooters. And we're like, if you drink the large ramekin of it all the way down, last drop, we'll give you $10. We took a pool at the table. Everybody threw like $1 in, so it's $10. And he was like, oh, yeah, I'll do it. And he drank it all down. And he was like, my stomach hurts.
What did he spend that $10 on?
Yeah, he fucking bought himself a pack of cigarettes.
Okay.
And like, I think he got him like a night train, like $1, $1 and a quarter.
Like those big
night train
tons
wine.
Of beer. It's
a night train wine, like a serve ice cold, a night train wine.
Good for him. That's a good night. That's going to help your stomach.
Like a bag of like Funyuns or something. Because why not smell like more onions?
The 25-cent bag. That's what he had left over.
Dude, I bet they had to burn that car when they finally towed it.
It's totaled. It's just totaled, just based off smell.
When he has his car towed, he calls it hiring movers.
It calls it what?
Hiring movers.
He had some stickers on the back that said homeschooled, and both of the words were spelled wrong.
He did? That's like his bit. That was like just and you know, every time he walked by, he laughed. He's like, "You see my fucking stickers?
Yeah,
you see that
he's
fucking?
Like, I fucking thought of that.
Did you see this on the back of my vehicle?
When I go with my stickers.
He tried to tell us that his name was
Wes. He
Wes.
talked like Little Nicky.
Yeah, like Little Nicky and Sean Connery.
Oh, okay.
Well, Little Connery.
I remember we got the Trailblazer. We rented a car where you can do like for a little while. It was you could do a recording in the car and it played it back. And like everyone that got in the rental car with me, we all like recorded and made fun of Wes sounding like what he sounds like on it,
like we're doing right now.
Yeah,
basically. And then Wes got in the car with me, and I was just like, "Oh, hey, Wes, check this out." And I like played the whole thing for him, listening to everybody on crew like making fun of him.
Okay.
And he was just like, "That's kind of fucked up." And I was like,
he laughed.
I was like, Wes, they're not saying anything to you that they haven't fucking said to you.
I was like, they like you. That's why they're talking about you.
Yeah.
Also, fix yourself.
Yeah.
Like I know we can't shame people anymore, but some people need to be shamed.
There's some Wes's
if people
out
didn't
there.
shame me, I wouldn't have like worked on shit that I have.
We took the nice route. We tried to help. We tried to donate. That just enabled him being more shittier.
I mean, we're helping. We can have a few laughs, right? I mean,
right. You guys are like parents that had to cut the kid off. You're like, we're not making them better.
It was a different time.
Yeah.
Different things were accepted.
I don't
was
say
the year of Wes.
thing, but I would still. I mean, it was one of those stories like I guess you see in a movie or something. Because I mean, I'd still like buy him deodorant and food and cigarettes.
He's literally Charlie from Always Sunny.
But worse.
But also too, you'd buy him all that shit,
Charlie.
and then afterwards you'd spit on him and put a cigarette on his head and all that. None of those things, but like metaphorically.
I never did that. I never put a cigarette out on Wes.
Yo, Wes, all the money I'm making from this podcast, Wes, you can get, bro. I feel
so
bad.
You owe Joey $20.
Yeah.
And a T-shirt.
Yeah, no, you don't want his shirt.
Okay.
But I mean, I would do stuff for Wes all the time, but just you do something for him, and then he'd shit on your toilet with the seat down.
Right. Yeah.
Or he'd fucking ruin some. Or one time I took a Greyhound to Jacksonville, Florida. My boss sent me out there.
Oh shit, that was like 3 days.
It was like fucking 38-hour drive. So I go to Jacksonville and I take a Greyhound back, and Wes picks me up in my car at the Greyhound station like 3 or 4 in the morning, right? And I get in, I'm driving, and I'm driving through Farmers Branch, which has notoriously always harassed me.
You just know,
Like,
don't
people
exit
are
at Farmers Branch. Don't do anything
Don't get
bad in
gas
Farmers
at Far-
Branch.
don't
Don't
get gas
speed
at
in
Farmers
Farmers
Branch.
Branch.
Yeah, I don't
nothing.
really like farmers. Yeah, that sounds dangerous.
No, they're
Sounds
cowboys,
white.
dude. They're waiting for action. But we're driving down the road, and fucking, we're going through Farmers Branch on the highway, going back to the apartment, and he fucking like throws a cigarette and a beer out the window right in front of a cop, and I get pulled over off of like. And this trip went to Houston first, and I stayed there for like 6 hours. So I was on this Greyhound trip for like 40 hours. And fucking, I get pulled over and I go to jail.
On his way home.
On my way home from the Greyhound.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah,
You already smelled like jail on the way to jail.
That poor cop though, having to be around that long to fucking book and arrest that guy.
No, he arrested. I went to jail.
You're the only
Wes,
one.
They let Wes go.
Wes
in my
was
car.
It's fucking Charlie move. That's a very Charlie.
Yeah, dude.
It's Charlie behavior. All right. Well, not friend of the pod, Wes.
Well, I don't think he has a way to listen. So,
Yeah.
and if he does, hey man, I got some chores.
They're like $2 or $3 they're going to help you with.
No, I'll give him like 15.
It's $10 a fucking
are
week
better.
here.
Yeah. By the way, I just want to say Jason's the one that invented the bag thing. Like he talked about, Jason used to take nuggets from Wendy's and fries, dumping them in a bag, mayonnaise, ketchup packet, shake it up, and they eat it like that.
You guys
I'm more of
are-
a ranch
you guys
guy,
are
plus look at
monsters.
Shit all over me. That's
That started my fatdom.
yeah.
Yeah.
well, we were broke back then. We were eating fucking scraps.
Super easy to
We're
eat
like
that
hobos
shit.
with an apartment,
Yeah.
dude. Like literally,
Yeah.
let's go find some furniture. We'd walk around.
I mean,
the
that's
complex
basically
and-
cane sauce is ketchup and mayonnaise.
Well, we had something that lived in our like kitchen too, like a mouse or a rat or a something or a monster, and we just
It kept the spiders away.
we had to
didn't-
feed it.
We didn't. No, we just didn't go into the kitchen.
Oh.
Yeah, at all.
Just go to Wendy's.
Yeah, instead, it was right there.
The one
Wendy's
time
bag.
Jason cooked in that kitchen, he made some chicken, and I felt like I got sick from it. And I was like, "Yeah, we just go to Wendy's, Taco Bell. We used to go to Fazoli's.
I
Get
got
a
the
bunch of free
sea salt.
bread.
Oh, Fazoli's.
Free
Bob
bread though
Evans.
when you're broke, and free
That's fair.
breadsticks.
The breadsticks, yeah.
Dude, fucking stock up.
Oof, man, I used to think that was the shit, Fazoli's as a kid, and
Yeah.
now in retrospect, I'm like, oh man, that was like some lunch cafeteria pasta.
I stopped in Waco on the way to Austin once. I had Fazoli's. It's like the only one I ever see around.
That's the only one I know.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm good.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was okay, but also I ate pasta for lunch
Yeah,
out in the
Heavy.
hot sun in Austin.
hot 35 hitting.
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
fuck that.
Fuck, that's how you make mud butt. But that's it. That's the
how
show.
you come out of your glutes.
We topped last week on time. We're even longer. This is the longest.
I would
Almost
imagine.
not the longest one ever, but since we had
About
video, the
75
longest
minutes here or
one.
something.
Almost made it.
Almost hour and a half.
Shit,
Yeah, right there.
Damn.
man.
Yeah, but tell people where they can find you and shit. You got any shows coming up? What do you got? Promote your shit.
Man, coming up, I'll be posting. I got to look at all my shit. But, I guess I'll plug Earl Campbell just put me on one of his Red Room shows for the 13th of August. Check
I love
those
his
out.
sausages.
He gets asked about that so many times, and we started talking to him about it on my podcast.
hot
I could
links are really
tell
good.
his soul was sucked. He was just
Yeah.
like, I'm on the second show. So I have some other shit though. You can check out George W. Boof, BOOF on Twitter, Instagram, Joey Johnson on Facebook, and my podcast, Basement Manifesto.
I've been on this
Hyenas.
podcast
Yeah.
2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
Three
yeah.
times.
Been the guest host one time,
yeah.
and
I refuse sometimes because I'm really high.
yeah, which I get. Sometimes I don't even want to do
Sometimes
it.
I'm like, I don't want to do it.
But yeah,
But yeah, check him out. Also, check out my page at Mikey B the Comic on my Instagram. My Facebook is trash. My Instagram's better. I have been posting about it, but come out on August 18th. I'm at the Addison Improv. I'm actually headlining that night. It's a Mikey B and Friends show. DM me for tickets. I have a few free ones left. Also, while you're there, we have some videos from this podcast there, and you can link to the open. It's at the Open Mic Podcast, MIKE. I can't even talk. You fucking know, right? Like they know.
If
You
you've
say this
watched
every
by now.
episode.
At this stage, 67 times in.
Yeah. I don't know. I got other shows. I'm in Austin next week. We got other stuff.
All
Live
over.
shows coming soon. We're working on
Hell yeah.
formatting this to see you fucking weirdos in person. Not you, Mom. You're fine. And
shut up, Mom. Friend of the pod.
You don't
She-
have to come out.
yeah, no, well, she's busy. Anyways, what's the Twitter?
Open Mic 5000 and the TikTok at the Open Mic Podcast.
Yes.
Which when we're no longer shadow banned,
The one you can totally find.
and
Yeah.
when we figure out like not to show like him smoking weed and fucking us talking about fucked up shit,
not gonna
and
change
cursing
the
and all that
content,
stuff.
yeah.
We'll get unbanned. We'll be there again. There's shit there. There's content. There's stuff. We're making fun of people. All that.
Yeah, well, we're on TikTok. So, hey, do me a favor. Start the music. Just point anywhere in the room or make a motion. I could like boop it in. Whoop. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
We'll do the first one. We only need one. We fixed that in post. That's lingo, baby.
I feel like that is not going to get fixed. I'm just going to be pointing randomly, but that's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to start the music now.
He does that kind of shit.
Right.
Yeah. Already started.
It started
now, right there. That's the time.
Now, just to spite you, I'm going to start it on your first one.
We'll start it back over again. Start it back over when he does the next point.
Ooh, record scratch.
It's just going to sound bad on your audio. It's no smite on me, you know.
Nobody's listening at this point, dude. Nobody gives a shit. They heard all these cum jokes, and you think they're going to listen to her?
So the first minute.
Go to my Instagram.
Hey, shout out to my neighbor Joe. He listens all the way to the fucking end.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Does he?
You listen to the end, Joe?
To the fucking end.
Dude, that's fucking dope.
Every episode.
Hell yeah.
Fuck with Joe.
I love seeing Joe. All right, well, that's it. Cool. Suck it. We're done.
Later, nerds.